It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my review of the Mountain House Rice and Chicken Freeze-Dried Meal. That's the view I'm getting to enjoy here as I prepare my Mountain House rice and chicken meal. So, I've reviewed a number of these Mountain House meals over the last couple years on my channel, and I just discovered this one. I had not eaten this one until a couple months ago, and I really like this rice and chicken meal. I'll get my water going here in just a second, but I'm just going to open up the package carefully here. For those of you who may not know, you want to be careful as you open this up because there is a zip portion here that locks back together and allows the food to kind of steam and continue to cook once you put the boiling water in. So you want to make sure that you're above that, what I'm going to call a Ziploc kind of closure. You're going to want to make sure that you get this out. It's not a big deal if you leave it in, but I always try and make sure to get them out. And in this case, be very careful where I'm putting my trash so I don't end up leaving it someplace. I will pour the dried contents of the food out into this dish here and give you a little look at it. And that is not super, not necessarily super appealing. I'm underwhelmed when I look at it like this, okay? It's fine. It's kind of like jet puffed rice with little pieces of chicken and some little carrots and some other things, but in this form without water on it, it is not stunning the way it looks, okay? So my water is boiled and I'm ready to go. Depending on the number of servings that come in your Mountain House freeze-dried meal, that's going to affect the amount of water you're going to put in it. So here I'm going to be putting in 3/4 of a cup or 5.3 fluid ounces into this one serving meal of rice and chicken. After I do that, I'm just going to give it a gentle stir. Okay, it's still kind of sloshy, and it's going to take about 10 minutes to kind of firm up and for that freeze-dried food to rehydrate. So it's been the appropriate amount of time here. Waited 8-9 minutes, and the food is reconstituted. I'm just going to give you a little tip or trick with these. You can always add a little more water. If you aren't careful with measuring the amount of water out and you put too much water in, it's going to leave you with a very kind of soupy mess. So I always try to put a little maybe less water than they say and then check it about 5-6 minutes into it. And if it looks like it needs more water, I'll add a little more water to it. I'll pour it out here in a bowl so you actually get a good look at some of the food here. I think this is a really hearty meal from Mountain House. You can see here is some of the pieces of chicken, and it does have nice pieces of chicken in it. Okay. So here's a nice chunk of chicken there. Okay. And you can see this is, again, even once it's been reconstituted, this is a underwhelming meal in terms of the way it looks. But it is a delicious meal. The chicken's a little spongy, which is what you expect from freeze-dried meat, but it has a great flavor. I think some of the little red bits here, I thought they were orange, and I thought they were carrot. They're actually pimento. It has a nice salty flavor. It's not too salty, but it does have a salty flavor to it. The chicken is good. And what I find is I get the larger packages that have about 3 servings, 2.5, 3 servings in them. And that my wife and I, when we're out camping or backpacking or on a day hike, that one of those chicken and rice meals will fill us both up. If we have an apple or an orange or something else like that, along with that meal, that one of those 2.5, 3 serving meal packets will fill us both up. That this really expands when you put the right amount of water in, that it really expands and gives you enough food, which is not always the case with some of the pasta-based Mountain House meals. I find that we both need our own. Like if we're doing pasta primavera and we are doing, say, lasagna, something like that, we tend to have our own meals. And maybe I'm being a little unfair. It's possible that the couple days that we did this, we had other food, and so we weren't super hungry. But it was in the evening. I felt super hungry. I ate as much of the rice and chicken from Mountain House as I needed, and she had enough that she felt full, and it was just a very nice meal. So, if you're thinking about going on a backpacking trip, going on a camping trip, going on a day hike, and you're considering Mountain House or other freeze-dried meals from different companies, I would encourage you to try the rice and chicken from Mountain House. If you like this video, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel for more quality video reviews on the topics of shooting, camping, and survival gear. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful and helpful. I've got a number of other products which I'm reviewing, and reviews on those products will be out in the next couple weeks. I've started a Patreon account, and I'd like to ask you for your support. For a while now, YouTube has been throttling my account, and it has stopped recommending to a large part my videos. And so I'm needing additional support from you, my valued viewers and subscribers, in order to continue producing quality video reviews on the topics of shooting, camping, and survival gear. I don't expect to get rich off YouTube. I don't even expect to break even, but I am needing support from you, my valued viewers and subscribers. Even $1 a month would be extremely helpful, both from a monetary standpoint and from a motivation standpoint. Thank you very much. This is the Gear Tester signing off.